Since October 1, 2020, TNB Genco, a wholly owned company, generates power for Tenaga Nasional Berhad. Tenaga Nasional Berhad Genco generates, transmit and distribute electricity in Malaysia, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, India, Turkey, the United Kingdom and Cambodia. It produces energy, educates via Uniten, and export power to Singapore through YTL Energy Seraya Private Limited Company. TNB Genco focuses in assets maintenance, operation, engineering, procurement, construction, commissioning and sustainable energy solution in Kuwait, Pakistan and Cambodia. Like Tenaga Nasional Berhad have 7 purposes. The first one is core business. They have service which is the power generation, covering production, transportation and delivery. Next is global presence. TNB produce operations in Malaysia, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, India, Turkey, UK and Cambodia. In education and collaboration, they affiliate with University Tenaga Nasional, which is Uniten, and power export collaboration to Singapore with YTL Power Seraya Private Limited Company. After that, distribution and retail. Manage TNB's distribution network in Malaysia and electricity retailing through regional and local office. In this slide, in customer base, they have 10.6 million customers in Peninsular Malaysia, Sabah and Labuan, mainly commercial, industrial and residential consumer. For global operation, thermal generation asset and hydroelectric schemes in Peninsular Malaysia. Maintenance and operation operator in Kuwait, Pakistan, Cambodia. Lastly, in value and goal. For the core value, data integrity, collaboration, professionalism, client centricity, forward thinking, mindfulness, and for goal are prominent supplier of sustainable energy solution.
Assess HR practice. Usually, the function of the HR department have become substitutes to provide support to the company by coping with contracts, rewards, leave, and recruitments. HR has also been considered a liability instead of an asset for the company. Number 1 is employee recruitment and selection. The key expense is usually TNB payroll, which relates directly to handling staff, recruiting and using resources. TNB HR been a crucial division strategically active in saving money and achieving a higher return on investment by attracting talent, negotiate contracts and benefit. Together, each of these variables save a significant amount of money. Number 2 is work design. The better working climates, including office rooms, attracts younger workers with modern technology, beautiful carpets, curtains, and ergonomic environments. TNB acknowledge this fact and promotes free and direct contact with employees.
Employee development. Based on industry best practices and common performance management approaches, TNB implement the following HR practices in the area of performance management. The first is training and development programs. A robust commitment to employee growth and skill enhancements is evident through their comprehensive training and development programs. This initiative aims to elevate both technical and soft skills, ensuring the employees are equipped with a versatile skills set to excel in their roles. TNB goes beyond mere training, actively fostering a culture of continuous learning and professional development. This approach not only provides opportunities for employees to refine their existing skills, but also encourage them to stay abreast of industry trends and innovations. The second is succession planning. The strategy of succession planning is evident in the identification and cultivation of key talent for crucial positions within the organization. This involves not only mapping out clear career paths, but also implementing specific initiatives like division academies, upskilling and reskilling programs, digital skill training, and TNB leadership development. TNB's forward-thinking approach to succession planning goes beyond traditional talent management, actively nurturing a pipeline of skilled professionals prepared for leadership roles. Through these targeted programs, TNB ensures that employees are not only equipped with the necessary skills for their current roles, but also guided in the profession's growth. Next is health, safety and well-being. TNB prioritizes the health, safety and well-being of its employees through a comprehensive approach such as basic health screening, fostering physical activity through the BOKDUK mobile application, and recognizing employee wellness achievement through the annual Anugerah Piala President's Award ceremony. TNB further promotes employee health with Wellness Wednesday programs in collaboration with Penang Hospital, addressing various health-related topics. The commitments extend to the Empower Your Health initiative, actively encouraging and supporting a healthy lifestyle among TNB employees. That's why TNB has won gold in the Active at Work Challenge Professor Award for 3 consecutive years in a row.
Workplace safety and health policy the procedure to ensure the safety on TNB technical employees clearly define guidelines and procedure for employee to follow, such as laws for emergency situations, for personal protective equipment and how to handling the equipment. The next is training awareness policy to ensure employees are trained on safety measures and aware of potential hazard in workplace. TNB has provided a health awareness campaign such as promotion employee. So in this issue, when have an incident in workplace, must have incident report to ensure accident has occurred. For the attendance policy, TNB will subscribe the system time TSC for managing and guide their employees to working fine at workplace. This feature has been able to solve the problem of helping and solving the problem of staff who do not have attendance data due to regularity.
Next, we move into anti-bribery policy. Bribery is defined as any action which would be considered as an offence of giving or receiving gratification under the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission Act 2009 MACCA. In practice, this means offering, giving, receiving or soliciting something of value in an attempt to illicitly influence the decision or action of a person in a position of trust within an organisation. Bribery in all its forms related to TNB's activities is prohibited. It is the responsibility of personnel at all levels to act with integrity. TNB holds a no-give policy, although certain exceptions are allowed. Next, conflicts of interest policy. Conflicts of interest policy is a conflict of interest that occurs when an individual's personal interests compromise his or her professional judgment, decisions, or action while performing his/her duties and responsibilities. A conflict of interest may arise from the person's own assets, income, or other factors which could influence their decision-making, or when their decision-making could be affected by a closely related person, such as a friend or relative. It is the policy of TNB that the disclosure and management of conflict of interest is the responsibility of its personnel at all levels.
I will explain about performance management process. There are 6 performance management process. The first one is prerequisite. There are 2 important prerequisites. First is knowledge of the organization mission and strategic goal. The organization of the Tenaga Nasional Berhad will organize a meeting to share and discuss the company vision, mission, objective and their strategic goal. Once the goal of the entire organization has been established, similar goal cascading down with department setting objective to support the organization overall mission and objective. The cascading continue downward until each employee has a set of goals compatible with those of the organization. Second, knowledge of the job in question. In order to understand the job in question, TNB needs to provide job description to the employee. This task will be carried out by job analysts to analyze the process of determining the key elements of a specific job, such as activity, task, product, service, and process. Second in performance management process is performance planning. Employee of TNB should possess great understanding of the performance management system. In the beginning of each performance cycle, the supervisor and the employee meet to discuss and agree upon what needs to be done and how it should be done. This performance planning discussion including result, behavior, and development plan. Third process is performance execution. At the performance execution stage, employee of TNB have primary responsibility and ownership in this process by following these factors: commitment to goal achievement, ongoing performance feedback and coaching, communication with supervisor, collecting and sharing performance data, and lastly, preparing for performance review. Supervisor also have the primary responsibility to monitor performance of the employee as follow: observation and documentation, updates, feedback, resource, and reinforcement. The third process is performance assessment. In the assessment phase, both employee and supervisor are responsible to participate in the evaluation process. Self-appraisal, where employee give feedback regarding their satisfaction when working, and it can reduce employees' defensiveness during an appraisal meeting and increase the employee's satisfaction with the performance management system. Supervisor evaluation, where evaluates on employee strengths and weaknesses, and they will identify and provide feedback. Fifth process is performance review. Performance review stage involve the meeting between employee and manager to review the assessment. This meeting is usually called appraisal meeting or discussion. The appraisal meeting is important because it provides a formal setting in which the employee receives feedback on his or her performance. Final stage in the performance management process is process in renewal and contracting. Essentially, this is identical to performance planning component. The main difference is that the renewal and reconstructing stage use the insight and information gained from the other phase. TNB make use of previous performance assessment data to make improvement for their next performance management cycle.
The procedure HR practice in Tenaga Nasional Berhad Company. It will be focusing on the TNB corporate talent pool, it including identifying of potential candidates for talent pool potential assessment, identify potential successful readiness level assessments, and formulate individual development plan. Identify a potential candidate of talent pool. What is talent pool? Talent pool is a database of job candidates who have the potential to meet an organization immediate and long-term needs. It is so important to create a talent pool because it helps to lower recruitment costs, better hiring time, and motivate employees. It involves employees with E15 grades upwards, which is the employees that have worked for 8 to 10 years to be eligible, and candidates should have a higher scores for their performance for 3 years in a row. The head of the division will select the potential candidate based on their performance. In addition to it, the candidate should not have discipline records. Assessment, the tool used to assess candidate potential are leadership potential instrument and CRIM. Before TNB adopt the LPI instrument, they will utilize CRIM as the tools to assess candidates potential. LPI is to assess candidates potential based on 10 attribution, which is categorized into 4 dimensions. For example, is leadership, promise, balance between value and result, personal development, orientation, and mastery of complexity. It is filled by the candidate immediate superior and the head of the department. On the another hand, CRM is an instrument for candidate to do self-assessment, which is measure their ego version. Number 2 is creativity. The one is result and IV change, and also interpersonal skills and integrity. Readiness level assessment is aimed to assess the readiness level for potential successors to be promoted. The tools used are the HARIZAH assessment profiling, behavioral event interview, and the use of management activities such as a case study. The HARIZAH assessment profiling assessment a candidate personality and develop a profile of the candidates to enable better job person matching. Behavioral event interview is used to examine a candidate's past performance and use the information obtained as a basic for predicting future performance. The progress of members of the talent pool is also assessed during TMB management breakout sessions. All talent pool members are assessed and classified into one of 3 categories, either RO, R1, and R2. The RO category indicates that the member is ready for succession. R1 means that the member requires another 1 to 2 years of development before he or she can be considered ready for promotion. Those categorized as R2 require another 2 until 5 years before they are considered ready for promotion. Formulate individual development plan. A personal development plan is prepared for each person. It includes 3 components. First is career plan, second is talent development plan, and third is talent review. Members of the talent pool will be invited for a discussion to propose their preference, career plan, and development plan. The HR function will assess the talent pool members in developing this plan.
In summary, Tenaga Nasional Berhad (TNB) plays a crucial role in the energy sectors, focusing on power generation, distribution, and various initiatives. Committed to the core value like integrity and collaboration, TNB stands as a key player in Malaysia and globally. TNB Human Resource Policy prioritizes employee well-being, safety, and professional growth. Their emphasis on workplace safety, training, and efficient complaint resolution underscores a commitment to a secure and conducive work environment. TNB's performance management process is well structured, involving goal setting, ongoing feedback, and continuous learning. The company HR practice, including talent management and development process, reflect effort to identify and nurture talent, ensuring competence and readiness for future challenge. In HR procedure, TNB's talent pool potential assessment, succession planning, and individual development plans provide a clear path for internal talent growth. This aligns with TNB's visions of being a leading supplier of sustainable energy solution. TNB's dedication to innovation, employees' well-being, and sustainability position it as an industry leader. With a focus on principle and adaptability, TNB is poised to contribute to be a better world through energy solution and skilled workforce. That's all from us, Group 2. Thank you so much for spending your time. Assalamualaikum.